Nearly 9,000 applicants are still waiting on an admissions decision from Texas A&M. This January 27th through 29th, over 100 tattoo artists will attend Bryan College Station's annual Tattoo Expo by Ink Masters Tattoo Show. And after a strenuous year, Student Bonfire hosted its annual burn on Saturday, January 21st. I'm Caroline Wilburn, and welcome back to this week's episode of the Batt Signal.
Hey Aggies, are you ready to win some money? Then download the Lucra Sports app right now. Lucra is the new social app for sports because with Lucra, you get to set the terms and compete against your friends and other real people. That's right, no more taking on the house that always wins, no more bookies shading the lines in their favor, and no more sharks just waiting to take your money. Just one-on-one sports action against your friends and fellow Aggies. Lucra offers all kinds of contests: NFL, NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball. Heck, you can even challenge your friends on the next game of beer pong you're playing. With the NFL playoffs in full swing, there's no time like right now to race over to the App Store or Google Play Store and download the Lucra Sports app. That's Lucra, Lucra. Best of all, your contests against your friends are on us. Use promo code AGGIES and Lucra will put $10 in free play right into your account upon signing up. No deposit required, just free money from Lucra Sports to get you started. The fun is already going on without you, so make sure you download Lucra Sports today.
Texas A&M closed their fall 2023 applications on December 1st, but nearly 9,000 applications wait to be reviewed. In total, the university received 59,647 applications and currently has processed 50,255 admission files, according to the Office of Admissions. Director of Freshman Admissions Brandy Enix, class of 1993, said the university expects to have all decisions released by mid-March. It's important for students to stay patient as they await a decision, Enix said in an email to the battalion. Once an applicant is admitted to A&M, Enix said they should accept their offer and register for a new student conference, or NSC, as dates fill up quickly. However, if a student is extended an offer other than full admission, Enix recommends they research the offer, read the material provided in the admissions packet, and contact an admissions counselor with any additional questions. Brazos Valley Admissions Advisor Irving Valdez urges students to apply early rather than later.
I'd recommend for students to take their time and review and double check that everything is correct before hitting submit. It's not a race. They shouldn't feel hurried, but they should apply within, a reasonable amount of time. September, our application opens up on August 1st, so mid-September would be a good time to apply. But with that being said, students tend to rush through the application, put down wrong information, so we always tell them to take their time.
Though originally a Texas resident, applicant Abigail Longo currently attends school in Germany. She chose to apply to A&M because she grew up knowing about the school, Longo said in an email to the battalion. The application was simple, and Longo said Apply Texas was available to provide her with all the resources to make the process run smoothly. She was not qualified to apply as an early decision applicant, Longo said, and has not yet received an admissions decision. Quote, "I'm nervous about having not received a decision yet," Longo said. "I know lots of people that applied around the same time I did, or even later, and have already heard back about their acceptance. It is definitely a mix of emotions because I'm excited and hopeful of the decision to come, but because it has taken a while, it has made me feel nervous and anxious. Since A&M is the school I've always dreamed of, it would be very disappointing to get a rejection, but I'm staying hopeful while I wait to hear back." End quote. The speed at which A&M is able to process applications sets the school apart from other universities, Valdez said.
I guess the fact that we can process close to 60,000 applications within the same amount of time that everyone else does is pretty admirable, especially for our processing team. And just the sheer amount of, majors and opportunities that Texas A&M has to offer that makes us stand out against, the competition.
Because A&M does not offer interviews as part of the admissions process, Enix said applicants should list every achievement, be thoughtful in their responses to short answer questions, and use the application and essay to tell their stories. For more information on the status of Class of 2027 admissions, you can read the full article on thebat.com. The Ink Master TV show has garnered worldwide recognition for providing tattoo artists the opportunity to display their artistry and compete for awards. Here to tell us more about an upcoming Ink Masters event in Aggieland is Life and Arts senior reporter John Chapa. John, thank you so much for coming on.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so can you tell us a little bit more about this event and what it's going to entail?
Yes, so the event takes place January 27th through the 29th at the Brazos County Expo from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. then 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Sunday. This will be the show's 6th consecutive year hosting the event, and owner and founder of Ink Masters Tattoo Show, Raymond Hernandez, said they have catered to audiences across military towns, college towns, and cities near oil fields, with artists from across the country attending.
Yeah, so can you tell us a little bit more about the competition side of the event?
Yes, so the expo will feature various award competitions for categories such as Best Cover-Up, Best Color, Best Black and Gray, Best of Day, Best of Show, and more. The entirety of the event will consist of tattoo artists live tattooing attendees for the chance to win an award for being the best of the best in their respective categories, Hernandez said.
Okay, and so I know some things about this year's event are going to be different than last year's event. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, the expo formerly offered first, second, and third prizes in each category. The change in the competition format is more incentivizing for traveling tattoo artists, Hernandez said. In addition, the vast number of tattoo artists attending from across the country brings many individuals to the expo, especially in College Station, Hernandez said.
Okay, and can you tell us any more important information about the event?
Yes. While the event is welcome to all ages, children must be accompanied by an adult. Those who want to receive a tattoo must be over the age of 18 and bring a valid ID. Tickets can be bought only at the door. A day pass is $20 and a 3-day pass is $35. The expo will also be offering free raffle giveaways, Hernandez said. To learn more about the Tattoo Expo, visit Ink Master Tattoo Show's website.
Great, well thank you so much for coming on, John.
Yep, thank you.
And you can read the full version of John's story on thebat.com. Despite challenge after challenge, thousands of students and community members gathered to watch the 2023 Student Bonfire burn on January 21st. Here to tell us more is Editor-in-Chief Michaela Rush. Michaela, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so what made this year particularly hard for Student Bonfire?
So typically Student Bonfire burns right after Thanksgiving, before our Thanksgiving week game against LSU. And because of some weather conditions, some really bad storms, and a lot of mud at the burn site, they actually had to delay Student Bonfire burning until this past weekend. So with that, this is technically Student Bonfire 2022. It's just happening in 2023.
Yeah, and so I know you actually attended the event to write the story. Can you kind of describe what it was like to witness the actual burning of the stack?
It was a really great atmosphere and environment. There were literally thousands of people there, all different ages. So some current students, former students. I saw a lot of young kids running around really excited about it. And this was my first time attending Student Bonfire just because of a lot of different conflicts that have come up with COVID and other things. And it was just a really great community experience. Waiting for Stack to Burn kind of felt like the beginning of a music festival when you're like waiting for someone to come on stage because everyone was dancing and talking and eating food. And people actually came out during the day to tailgate the event and just spend time with friends waiting all day for the Stack to Burn.
Yeah, and so I know you talked to multiple people at the event, even some members of Student Bonfire. What did they say to you?
So for folks who are currently in Bonfire, one person I talked to was Callie Baker, who was a crew chief for Neely Hall this past year. And she said that burn is really kind of a cathartic moment because they spend all year working to build this stack, and then they get to put it up in flames, and it's kind of a culmination of all the hard work and late nights that they've spent so far. And then for former students who've come back, I talked to Danielle Chavez. She said that it's kind of like a family reunion because you get really close with the folks who you're in Bonfire with because you spend so much time together. And so for her, she was coming back to see her friends who've already graduated, as well as some younger people she knew who were still in Bonfire. So it just had a really great feeling of not only the Aggie spirit, but just an extra sense of camaraderie on top of that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Michaela. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
For more information on all the stories featured in today's episode, visit our website at thebat.com or pick up a print edition on stands every Thursday. This week's contributors are John Chapa and Michaela Rush. Make sure to check out previous episodes of the Batt Signal and Home Turf available wherever you get your podcasts.